how's that work? That's what everyone's thinking. But, yep, leads that nation. And 569.
Ground ball to short. That's a good start for Miller to keep Torres off the base paths. Ball 4.
They started to figure it out just before Thanksgiving.
Slow roller to third, looking for the force at second in time. The turn not in time as Grover got the force at second. Anaheim, the freshman catcher, grounds it to third. That's Grover over to Erickson at first. And that will do it for Florida State. In 4-pitch walk to start things off here for the Gators. 2-2. Ground ball to short, could be 2. Torres backed up on it, still time to turn it, but Erickson got down the line to beat it out. Just the force play each of the last 2 years, but maybe it takes a little time to feel like you belong at this level, because we know she could hit, although she did in the 9th. Then they get home just for a brief trip. This is chopped up the middle. Good job by the second baseman. That's McKenna Sturgis playing second against ranked teams this season. Solid single up the middle to get things started here in the top of the second off the bat of the redshirt freshman Bella Ruggiero for solid single to left. Back-to-back singles here for Florida State to get things started in the second.
And freshman behind her, Griggs.
Great at bat. Griggs loops it out to left field. It drops in for a base hit. Florida State's on top 1-0.
Well, and a prime example yet again. First pitch, daddy hacking. This is not a bad pitch by Miller. She gets jammed up a little bit, and she's able to find some green. Great base running, knowing that's going to fall. Townsend Thomas is not going to lay out for that.
To you, Marin. Get back quickly, looking for the force at the plates. They get it. First out of the inning. Chance to break it open early. Slaps it to left. He'll stay up in the air for Thomas. Tagging, heading home in time. The throw to third, getting the runner who left second late. The out there to end the inning, but the run scored before the final out was made. And that will do it. So know what Tony Baldwin did to make someone upset. Cahalan laces it towards the gap, and it is off the wall. Cruising in with the leadoff double is Kenley Cahalan, the senior, getting things started here in the second.
Gonna look like.
Called strike 3. I think Brown to McClellan. Hit well to left field. Drifting back is the left fielder. Danley's got it. Back to the bag goes Cahalan. 2 down here in the second.
Down the top edge, it's hard.
Grounded to Torres at short. You know that's an out. Throws a strike over to first. And time together coming up as freshmen. And then those freshmen, as Beecham rolls it slowly to short. Grover to first, 1 down. But, you know, there's not like a...
And the coaches on staff.
Hard grounder through the right side. Base hit for Ashton Danley. She's aboard with 1 out in the third.
But that was something that I even asked Coach Alameda about last and what they're all about. Like, athletes commit to Florida State because of the family feel. They say it a lot.
Could be 2. The flip to second to 1. The turn to first. That Florida defense very sharp. They turn their 20th double play of the season. A little pumped up about it as well.
And I think we're going to have some upsets.
Yeah, no question. Good job by the number 9 hitter. Comia works a walk to lead things off here in the third. 3-2. Line shot, base hit. It's going to make its way all the way to the wall. Comia being waved around. She'll score Florida's first run. 2-1.
And a really nice job by Shoemaker. Wow, this just got to the outfield and to the warning track in a heartbeat. And taking advantage of leadoff walks. Comia in the 9 spot, working that walk, getting on base, fire me up.
And home runs in RBI. Ground ball to the second baseman. Sturgis over to first. Shoemaker takes third. 1 down. Grover with a fly ball, shallow left field. Too shallow for the runner to score, 2 down. Includes that 4 for 7 the last two. Off the third baseman, run's gonna score. We're tied at 2. A rocket off of Beecham. Not much.
This was an absolute rocket. You see Jason E. Beecham, who's way in, and it actually hit the ground first and jumped up. I thought it was a direct hit right off her body, but that's a hot shot. I mean, that's a hit all day in my books. But it just goes to show, I mean, her
2-2 the count to Cahalan. There goes the runner. The throw ends up in center field. Thomas heading to third.
Well, and Hines just kind of airmails this way over. I mean, sure thing, going to Kennedy Harp in center, but Townsend Thomas on her high horse, making it all the way to 3 and 6.
After review, the call on the field has been changed. The runner left early.
I'm going to say you were right. You weren't really like Florida State here in the 4th. Her first time. She has her second base hit of the night. First to third goes Ruggiero. Taking second and sliding in safely is Harp. Second and third, nobody.
Part of it, I love that routine piece.
Call strike 3.
Just jumps up at the last minute at 70 miles an hour.
Florida State's had success against Rothrock. That's a fair ball. They've got the runner in a rundown. There's already a runner at third base. So an out is recorded. First and third for Florida. On deck is Isa Torres. Slow roller to the shortstop to flip the second. And Florida gets out of the jam with Rothrock coming out of the bullpen to get it done. 2-2 after 3.5. Leadoff walk for Cahalan here in the 4th. Squibber past the pitcher, going to be a tough play, but Brown struggling to run, can't beat it out. She thought she did too. She had the safe breaking the tape.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she's safe.
It's going to be overturned.
Ellen fly to left her first time. Looking to bunt. It's a real good one. Beecham with the charge. Not going to be in time. Bases loaded. Soft liner will get down for a base hit. One run is in. They looked for the force at third, but no one was covering the bag. And the bases are loaded for Florida. The Wild 1-2. Swung on and missed. Big pitch and a big out for the freshman. One away.
Speed of it.
Shoemaker, ground ball right side. Force at the plate. That's all they'll get. Big out again. Swung on and missed. What a response by Marley Gaskell, who gets a strikeout, a ground out, and then strikes out Erickson. Ground ball right side. Erickson trouble handling it, and then it's going to get away from Comia covering, but that's all. Through the right side, a base hit for Beecham. Torres will hold at second, and Florida State has the first two aboard.
Speed up the line.
Inside, and it hits Danley, so the bases are loaded. Hit well to right field. Drifting back is McClellan. She's got it. Tagging at third is Torres. She'll score to tie the game at 3. Fly ball to center field. Shoemaker coming in. She's got it. No tag at third for Beecham. 2 down. SEC Thursday, Friday, and Saturday this week. Sky high. Back behind shortstop. Cahalan calls for it. And Harp is retired.
Build up your arsenal.
Line drive to center field. Drifting back on it is Harp. 1 down. Huge step up for her, taking on top 10 team in Florida. Ground ball, knocked down, grabbed by the first baseman. Ball 4. 5 in a row have been retired by Gaskell before the 2-out walk. Took Gaskell giving it a go against Brown. Line shot, that'll get in for a base hit. First and second with 2 down for Florida. Zava Brem in the 5th. Ground ball back up the middle for a base hit. Cahalan being waved around. Florida back in front. Clutch, pinch hit, RBI single. Julia Desiderio. Another 3-2. Ground ball to third. Beecham with the long throw on target in time to retire the side. Florida back in. Works out. It's not that you were a bad teammate. You just weren't the cheering type. Fly ball popped up back behind second base. Comia's got it. 2 down. Excuse me, tap out to Comia. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Rothrock. We head to the bottom of the 6th. A week later, or 5 days later, Comia out in front, swing and a miss, 1 away. Fly ball hit well to center field, but Harp has a beat on it, takes a couple of steps in. 2 down here in the 6th. Shoe got teams like Auburn and Mizzou right around that 500 mark, so in the tournament they need to go on a big run. This is a soft liner to left coming on and making the catch in left field for the 3-2. Ground ball right side. Good hop for Comia, and the dangerous Torres is retired.
That's
for Florida State, down a run in the 7th. Rothrock. Ground ball up the middle. Cahalan can't hold on to it and make a throw. So the tying run is aboard with 2 down in the
job by Ashton Danley to just fight the noise, right? All the things. And I thought for a second for sure, can the Cahalan wants.
Soft liner to left coming on and making the catch. Townsend Thomas. Ball game is over. Florida State certainly will ask for a video review here to make sure of it, because you can see some yellow softball bobbling around out there. The call on the field is out. We'll go to the monitor yet another time. I saw some snow cone here, but that's control as long as it wasn't a short hop. The question is right here, is that a short hop? And I think it's in the glove. At the very least, I don't think there's enough to overturn it from what we've seen so far, Danielle.
No, I think it's going to stand.
And then as it plays through, you see a lot of softball, but I think she's still in control of it. It doesn't come out and hit the ground.
And listen,
Tim Walton won't believe what he sees on the screen, but his team's telling him to.
The call on the field is confirmed.
Ball game. What a way to end it. Townsend Thomas, a web gem to give Florida their first win over Florida State in Gainesville in 5 years. 4-3 the final.